All right, we have one more mogul mail to get through.
It's finally happened. My record for the most subs ever held by anyone on Twitch.tv.
Okay, is this just the same setup and you just put on another Hawaiian shirt? I need to stop flaming him. I'm literally just leeching off him for content right now. But listen, my guy changed into another questionably bright Hawaiian t-shirt and then uploaded this one.
It's not just been broken. It's been shattered by Kai Cenat. It's trending all over Twitter, Reddit. If you haven't heard, my record was from April 2021 during my subathon where I hit 283,000 subs. Kai's at 290,000 subs with 2 days left, I think. He's going to break 300,000, and I don't even know how high he'll go. He seems to have no limit to what he's able to pull off.
He already hit 300,000.
Here. Obviously, it's been a while since I've been a Twitch streamer. I've been on YouTube for over a year now, so there's no way for me to improve that record. Not that I really think I ever had any chance. And my subathon was mostly a mistake, kind of an accident, to be honest. I had a appendicitis problem. I got surgery. I lost 15,000 subs, and so I figured I would get them back by doing a subathon, which ended up with me somehow breaking the record, even though I wasn't even a top 10 streamer in the world. But let's be real. People know about me for my
that subathon was itself just so big in terms of content for what it did for Ludwig. I didn't even know Ludwig that well until that subathon, and then I was like, oh, now I really know Ludwig. Like, that event really, I think, put him on the map.
Subathon, if you actually watch.
Whereas I would argue that Kai's subathon right now is like, I don't even think like Ludwig wasn't even close to Kai's sub numbers, and then did the crazy subathon to get this. Whereas like Kai has had crazy sub numbers for a long time.
Watch the subathon. That shit was boring as fuck. The most interesting part about my subathon was the clock in the corner, because it always seemed to teeter between 5 minutes and 30 minutes. So if you tuned in for a few minutes, you might think you would reach the end of it, but it just seemed to never come until the month finally came up. Even the Wikipedia page, the content section is smaller than the earnings section. People cared more about how much I made than what I was actually doing on stream. Because what I was doing on stream was exercising my garage, watching movies, letting my moderators do it, or sleeping. It wasn't great content. And I've said this many times, and I'll repeat it here. Although I'm really happy with the subathon. I literally cried at the end of it. Look at me. Look, I'm a little baby here. See a little classic Ludwig 7? Look at that. That's classy. And it's one of the best moments of my life ever. I genuinely cried tears of happiness because I was just so overwhelmed with emotion. It was terrible for my channel. For the next month, 2 months after the subathon, everyone unfollowed me because I doubled in followers. And after the subathon ended, they were like, oh, wait, I don't actually like this guy's content. I just liked watching the timer on his screen go down and be dangerously close to 0. And so I got really roasted for falling off. I didn't gain any viewership. I averaged about 20,000 before the subathon, and I averaged 20,000 after the subathon. And I thought I would. So it kind of stung, and I really changed a lot of how I do my content. I focused on events. I focused on doing other projects like my podcast or Moist Esports, because focusing just on live stream viewers was demoralizing. I'm still really happy with the record, and that's why I'm also okay with Kai breaking the record. Because I think if anyone were to do it, I do feel like Kai deserves it. Just purely in the amount of work he put into what this subathon is. He's at 296,000 right now. He seems like he's about to hit 300,000. But if you watched any of his subathon...
This is true. Kai, it's not like that Kai put in a lot of work into this subathon. Kai's just been doing some fucking crazy content. Any number of crazy people come onto his stream. He's like always doing wild shit. I don't know if XQC could break it.
It was really well done.
Maybe.
Like, he rented out an entire mansion in Los Angeles. He had a camera operator 24/7 with different crews that would change the rooms that he was in, and he had people producing and planning out content for every day of the 30 days of the sub.
It feels like Kai's subathon is the kind of produced thing that Ludwig would do if Ludwig did a subathon now, if that makes sense.
Just look through his YouTube channel and you can see he had people cosplaying as Hogwarts characters. He had a lie detector test. He did a Hot Ones thing, classic try in the box challenge. I mean, there's literally like like months of ideas packed into a single subathon. He had KSI. He had like a bunch of celebrities on. He had some rappers on. It was crazy. It was actually well done. It was not just a guy who was sleeping and having his moderators do a lot of the heavy lifting like I did. Now, at the end of the day, I think losing a record maybe hurts a little bit, but there is one record that I know Kai will never get, and he'll never take it away from me. In fact, I think it might be the record that lasts the longest on Twitch until the website eventually shuts down. Sure. He's gained more subs than me. Whoopee. All right? All right? It's a community effort.
Most subs lost.
Like Classic. Hey, come on, Kai. Go on. That's not a bad payday.
It's going to be most subs lost is what he's going to say.
The one record that I will always keep is the biggest drop-off in Twitch history. Because I went from 283,066 subs down to 0. I don't have a single sub. I'm not even subbed to myself. I don't have a sub button. And so unless Kai switches over to kick.com and gets kicked off Twitch, he should be doing the same. He should never break that record. And that's the one thing I'll try to end on here, Kai, in Twitch especially. It's time to give the man the bag, all right? The new king of Twitch. All right, it's really great to commemorate that in a tweet, but now pay the man, Twitch. He has earned you the most money any human has ever earned you in a single month in Twitch history. Time to give him a bag so he sticks around for the next couple years. I think it's deserved for all he's done for the platform in terms of showing it off to a lot of new people, celebrities, like other creators, viewers who would not normally watch.
I think that's where there's also a huge difference between, say, Kai and Ludwig. Sorry for this unflattering pause timing, Ludwig, but I think Kai brought a lot of new people to Twitch. Ludwig's subathon was a bunch of everyone who was on Twitch went to watch Ludwig's subathon. Kai's channel is big in a way that it pulls new people in to watch Twitch for the first time.
Watch Twitch that were more YouTube focused. I think he has blown up the platform in a lot of ways, and should be duly rewarded for that, and also secured so that he doesn't take that spark that he has and use it on another website when he has done so much for Twitch. So anyway, I figured a lot of people were curious about my thoughts on the record breaking. I'm happy for Kai. I think it's overall a good thing.
Agreed.
It's much more deserved than what mine was, which was just a lot of luck, good timing, COVID booming the Twitch website, and my.
Yeah, I mean, Kai's also doing a thing which is like he's bridging to other industries as well, right? A lot of people from the music industry going on stream, stuff like that.
Appendix randomly bursting on a ski trip. What's my new goals now? What records do I want to achieve? I don't know. Maybe I can get the biggest drop off on YouTube subscribers, and I can get canceled 10 times over. Or maybe I'll dye my hair blue to avoid that. Anyway, that's all. Shout out, Kai. Subscribe if you're watching this, and I'll see you guys.
God, the Aiden Ross subtweet.
Lost my car and lost my record. What the heck else are you going to take from me, Kai? Son of a bitch. Took my dance move too? My gosh, this is... what am I supposed to keep anymore?
Yeah, I think Twitch really wants to keep Kai because in a lot of ways, it's like, with where Aiden Ross has been going with like his unhinged shit, I think they can look at Kai, who I think there's a lot of overlap. You know, everyone calls it, the W community, a lot of overlap with Kai's viewers and Aiden Ross's viewers. So if I'm Twitch, I'm like, let's keep Kai. Let's work with him to not go down the dark path that Aiden Ross did. And like Kai is clearly able to create incredible content on Twitch without, you know, going to, you know, inviting Nazis on his stream, right? Like